Thank you, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ascended Masters, and all the invisible entities that are pouring into the room, excited for the possibility to communicate openly with us and through us. All they ask is that we open our minds and open our hearts. And they say we will know their presence. So take a moment to let go of any thoughts and set the intention to let go of any of the limiting beliefs or limiting thoughts that might hold you back from communicating with the divine. We are here together in this circle so that we may amplify the individual vibratory energy that each of us has. Or as we gather in this circle, we create a sense of synergy. We create a sense of amplitude, of magnification of the vibratory energy that each of us possesses. It is in that raising of the amplitude that we create miracles. They are asking you this evening, are you ready to witness miracles? I believe in miracles. I create miracles. I am a miracle. Begin to silently in your mind's eye repeat that affirmation. I believe in miracles. I create miracles. I am a miracle. And as you repeat that invocation, begin to feel it. Begin to feel the power that you have, that is yours, that is your birthright. I believe in miracles. And now as you state that you create miracles, believe it. Come from a deep knowing that you are capable of creating miracles. And as I repeat it, I want you to integrate that belief. We are often taught that that is not possible. We live in a very rational, logical world where miracles don't make sense. They have no explanation. And yet I know that every one of you in this room, in some way or other, has witnessed an unexplainable miracle that has either shown up in their life or in the life of a loved one or friend. So we declare to you, invisible entities, angels and guides, ascended masters, messengers of the Source itself, that we do believe in miracles. And we know we are capable of creating those miracles. And once more, on a good day, we know that we are a miracle. And let today be one of those good days when we focus on that knowing that we are a miracle. And in order to be able to create miracles on a more consistent basis, it is important that we understand the laws of manifestation, the laws of creation. And then the entities in the room wish for me to explain to you that when you understand, when you move to that place of knowing, of how creation occurs, then you too can deliberately create what it is you desire in your life. For they are reminding us that whether we know it or not, we are creating all of the time. And yet we say, how could that be? With some of the pain and suffering that we see all around us, the brothers and sisters on planet Earth, how could it be, we say to the entities, how could it be that we would create such misery, such suffering, such hardship? And they say to us, because you are not aware of the laws of creation. For if you understood the laws of creation, you could eradicate the hardships, the suffering, the pain. And we cry out and we say to them, tell us the answer. For we are tired. We are tired of this journey of struggle. We are tired of seeing our brothers and sisters go through so much pain, go through so much suffering. There isn't a day that if you pay attention to the news, you will not see the amount of suffering on our planet. And we cry out to the divine and say, please show us how we can end this cycle of misery. And they say the first step is to know thy power. To realize that whether you know it or not, you are a source of creation, just as God itself, the great creator, the source of all. It creates. Just take a moment and listen to the rain. And imagine it is Mother Nature's shower, washing away all of your fears, all of your worries, all of your concerns. Thank you, Mother Nature, for cleansing us. So begin by realizing, by knowing by believing that you have the power to create, that piece of you that is God can create anything that you choose. And whether you know it or not, you are creating. They invite us to wake up and become aware of what we are creating, so that we may shift it to something we truly desire. And now take in a deep breath, and with that breath, connect with your power. Believe in your power. Allow that power to fill your body. Allow that power to consume you, to become you, until there is no more you. Just this power to create. And now they invite us to get to know this power. For it is not what you think it may be. As a matter of fact, thinking about your power will dissolve it, will dilute it, will scare it away. They say, feel the power. Feel the power. Put your hand over your heart and feel the power. The beat of your heart. It's the music of the power that is you. And for eons, there has been discussion as to how creation occurs. There are the scientists, there are the occultists, there are the religious people, there are the spiritual people. We have been debating for thousands of years, how is it that we create? We will never unlock the secrets of the universe. There are those that say God is unknowable and God is unthinkable. But that does not prevent us from understanding at the deepest level we are humanly possible, for our humanness limits our ability to comprehend the true multidimensionality of divine energy. But they say to us that should not prevent you from understanding and practicing the art of conscious creation. But once again they caution, unless you believe you have the power to do so, unless you believe that you are capable of creating a reality that you choose, it will not be possible. For at the root of creation is knowing, not thinking, not doubting, not worrying, not being afraid, but simply knowing. That is the seed of creation. The fertilizer of that seed is twofold. The first part of that fertilizer is the ability to dream, to imagine, to desire, the creative aspect of deciding what it is that we want to create. Some call this the feminine energy, the yin. As we all know, anything that is created, it is said, is created twice, once in the mind and once in physical manifestation. That focusing on what it is we want, that creative aspect of creation. They point out to us that create is the derivative of creation and creative. To get in touch with that part of us that can, in an uninhibited way, simply dream of what we desire, while remembering that the seed of creation is knowing. Often we desire, often we want, often we long for, but that does not come from the root of knowing. It comes from the root of longing, wanting, doubt, worrying, wondering. Feel the energy difference in this very moment. They ask you, and they will help you. First, feel the wanting and the longing and the desiring and the fear of what it is you want. And feel the fear coming up with you don't deserve it and it won't happen. And how could that ever be? Feel that. Feel how distressing that is. And now take a deep breath. And they say, give it over to us. Simply give your fears, your worries, your doubts, your wondering to us. They're here. We will throw them into the wind. We will give them unconditional love and send them on their way. And now, in this moment, come from the place of knowing. We have all experienced it sometime in our life when we know at the deepest sense of who we are, that it will be. Feel the energy of knowing that it will be. And now in comparison, observe the difference between those two energies. How can creation come from the toxic worry, from the toxic fear, from the toxic longing, the toxic wanting, the toxic feeling of not deserving, that will snub your creative desires and chop it off and disintegrate it? Feel the toxicity of the fear and the disbelief and the not knowing and the wondering. And now shift to the knowing and watch the seed begin to sprout. Imagine that knowingness sprinkled with imagination that can create whatever it is you want. Whether that seed is the beginning of a painting, or a new life, or renewed health and wellness, or monetary abundance. Begin to imagine what it is you desire in life. as the entity Abraham says through Esther Hicks, put out those rockets of desire, but put them out from the foundation of knowing that you are capable of creating them. And now we come to the second important component of creation. The great creatives of humanity had wonderful, amazing ideas. They dreamt, they imagined. But creation only occurred when they put paint on the brush and put the brush on the canvas. When they took the sculptor's tool and began working with the marble. And so they are saying to us there is a second extremely important component to creation, and that is the doing. That is the masculine energy. And they're laughing. They're saying, oh, you all know that too well. For you have created a world that is full of the doing. You have created so much doing that you have forgot that the being, that the creative aspect is a very important component of creation. And by simply doing, you are giving over your creation to the mind, often to the unconscious mind, that simply repeats what it has been taught, that simply repeats the beliefs that have been handed down from generation to generation. For you see, they are saying to us, you understand creation. You are creating everything that is happening in your reality and the collective consciousness, because the masculine energy is a very important part of creation. But what we are inviting you to realize here this evening is that there needs to be a balance of being and doing, of feeling and thinking, of imagining and making it happen. They invite us to realize that we have forsaken that important first component of creation, the knowing, the being, the imagining. And so they invite us to begin to practice a new form of creation, conscious creation, where we take the time to scope out what it is we want. And they're wagging their fingers at me saying, and don't forget to tell them they do not have to be in charge of the how. For the knowingness comes from what it is you want. The how is the masculine energy. The root of creation must come from what it is you want. Often you think it is money you want, but that is not true. It is what you can do with the money. It is the feelings you derive from having monetary abundance. It is the feeling derived from spending that money, from taking care of your basic needs and wants. And so now I invite you to take a moment in silent meditation and to begin to affirm in the presence of our angels, guides, and invisible entities what it is you want in life. And I'm going to ask us all to stand and hold hands as we make a public declaration of our wants, because by doing so, we will help the entities direct us to that creation. So take a deep breath, and from a place of an open heart and an open mind, simply call out what it is you want in life. We are here amongst friends. The power of holding hands and being in this circle amplifies that first stage of the creative process, that stage that many of us have forgotten. I want love.
I want perfect, vibrant health, mentally, physically, psychologically, and spiritually.
I want patience. I want laughter.
I want joy.
I want to always feel resilient when circumstances are oppressive.
I want to complete the work I was sent to do.
I want courage.
I want peace of mind.
I want a deep inner peace. I echo what all of you.
For we are one. And as we declare for ourselves, we declare for our brothers and sisters. And so let us amplify. Once again, take a deep breath. And we will do another round in a minute, but before we do, imagine an energy ball moving around the circle. Starting in my heart, and it is moving around the circle clockwise. Begin to feel it. It moves through my arms, through my hands, to the hands of the next person, and through their body. And begin to imagine that intense ball of energy, white light, spinning at a speed that's incomprehensible. And it is moving around this circle, and it is following our energy. And as we imagine the things that we have just asked for, the speed quickens, and it moves at a faster and faster pace. Know that you are what it is you asked for. And I'm going to ask you again to declare what it is you want, and this time as you say it, do not say it from the longing energy. Do not say it from that energy that makes it separate from you. Say it from that place that you know you have it. Because we have the ability to create miracles. And this time, instead of saying wanting, say I feel. I feel happy.
I feel filled with love and compassion. I feel whole.
And as you declare that, imagine that ball of energy, that circle going faster and faster and faster. We control that ball.
I feel exuberant. I feel capable.
I feel courageous.
I feel connected. I feel no limits.
I am the completion.
I feel strong. I could fly. I am flying.
I feel healthy.
It goes faster and faster. I am laughing. And it goes faster and faster and faster as we know we are what we want. I am song.
I am grateful.
I am beauty.
I am love.
I am dancing.
I am wonderment.
I am connected.
I feel the guidance.
And the guidance.
I am infinite possibility.
I am open.
I am open.
I am present.
I am joyous.
I am empowered.
I am at peace. Faster. I am courageous.
I am acceptance.
I am light.
I am beauty. I am
love.
grace.
I am peace.
I am humor.
I am timeless.
I am all that I want to be.
Timeless.
I am wisdom.
I am infinite knowledge.
I am childlike. I am a continuous expression.
I am inspiration.
I am a smile. Divine and masculine. I am the seed.
I am
the
tree.
wind.
I
I
am.
am the laughter.
I am.
I am a rainbow.
I am.
I am the sunshine. sunshine.
I am.
I'm the thunder.
I am.
I am, that's all.
I am. I am.
I am that I am.
I am.
I am life energy.
I am. I am. Now realize that since we are all one, and what we are is what our brothers and sisters on planet Earth are, we have accelerated this circle of light energy, and it is going so fast. We are now going to send it off to our brothers and sisters, our loved ones. You're going to send it off to those who have suffered, all those people who are no longer with us, who died as an act of terrorism in Boston, all of those that witnessed that act, all of the family and friends, all of the people who have died from terrorism, all of the people who have died from ill health, all of the loved ones left behind. We are now sending them this powerful energy so that they too may be. So in your mind's eye, send it out to anyone that you feel could benefit from it. You can send it out just generally, places, to the people in Connecticut, to the people in Boston. I heal instantly. Always come back to realizing that with the power that you have, with that deep knowing, if you can dream it, if you believe it, it will be. Feel that energy. Feel it. Because it's moving around the circle. It is the entities that are just whipping it around, whipping it around. Feel it. That's why the heat in the room is getting a little warm. Because we are creating that energy. We are capable of creating anything we believe we are capable of creating. I believe in miracles. I create miracles. I am a miracle. Everybody together.
I believe in miracles. I create miracles. I am a miracle.
3 times. 1, 2 more.
I believe in miracles. I create miracles. I am a miracle. I believe in miracles. I create miracles. I am a miracle.
Be with that feeling. Now take a moment and just reflect on the fact that individually our voices sound a certain way, but collectively it was angelic music. Begin to realize how alone we cannot create the music that we are capable of creating together. Realize every time you choose to separate yourself, you are depriving the world from beautiful music. It is in togetherness. It is in connection. It is in being at one with our brothers and sisters that we create a world that is beyond hatred, that is beyond war. We create a world of love and compassion and understanding. It is by reaching out to your fellow man and your fellow woman reaching out to the young ones and to the old ones, reaching out from that place of you being a miracle and sharing that miracle, and realize that that miracle you are is not finite. It is infinite. And if you share a piece of that miracle with someone else, you will not have less. For infinite has no beginning and no end. And it is even possible that when you share the miracle of you with others, that your feeling of being a miracle will grow. And so what stops us from sharing the miracle of ourselves with others? A feeling of not good enough? A feeling of what others may think? What if we were to let all of that go? What if we were to open our hearts, open our minds, and simply share our miracles with others? Not just our friends, not just our family, not just our loved ones, but our enemies as well. Those that we despise, those that we hate. Is it possible, by sharing the miracle of who we are with those that we despise, that they too may come to know that they are a miracle as well, that they will let go of their hatred? And so now, think about for a moment and set the intention right here, right now. Who do you want to share the miracle of you with? Move to your heart of hearts and set the intention for someone in your life that you may not have shared your miracle with as much as you would have liked. And they don't have to be present here in physical form. Those of us that have lost loved ones, that maybe there's a little bit of regret and remorse that we did not share more of ourselves with them. It can be done now. It can be done now. Because it is only in physical form that we have the constraints of time and space. So just take a moment and begin the list of those who wish to share the miracle of you with.
Yoga.